Hello all, it's Haley, and let's talk about To the Stars, our most recent standard extreme coming from the current Tour Pass Season 41 Sunset Fiesta. Now this one has surprised me because both the standard and the deluxe are pretty easy, but they have pretty different note counts as you can see here. The standard has 486 notes and the deluxe has 620. We only have a few extremes with under 500 notes, Machina Vibe standard being the lowest with just 440, and we have a few more with less than To the Stars, but it's still too low for an extreme, and it's not that challenging either. Easily a 2-star at the highest, possibly a 1 for most people, but it's not a bad chart per se, so let's play it and then discuss some more. Quite short as well. I think it's under 2 minutes. Like, just under. I just checked on Beat Score and it's 1 minute and 52 seconds. Whereas the deluxe is 2:24, so they don't have too much of a duration difference, but definitely something. For reference, the other sub 500 extremes are Firestarter Standard with 487, Kill V Mame Deluxe with 464, Be Careful with a Full Standard with 465, and the Drill with 462. I've heard a lot of people say this is probably one of the better extremes in this territory, and I would have to agree with them, but it's still really forgettable despite the fact that it actually has a good amount of variation, starting with 8s and some stairs and swipes throughout as well, as some 16ths in the choruses, if you will. Especially if you're closer to my skill level, you know it's disappointing to get extremes with little to no challenge and that we prefer something like Encompass or Swamp Thing if we must keep getting EDM extremes, although some easy extremes like Thrill are still enjoyable, as that one actually has plenty of notes and variation as well, not to mention that it's surprisingly quite the banger for a chill hip-hop song in my opinion, so it lives up to its name and has us living on a thrill, but still. Space Ape, we typically prefer challenging extremes and not ones like Firestarter and Bequaff because those are surprisingly super difficult for having so little notes, but neither of them are fun in the slightest. So please think about bringing back Encompass or Swamp Thing. Plus those were actually back-to-back, as Encompass was the extreme of Season 35, and Swamp Thing was the extreme of Season 36. Some of the swipes, the side swipes in the choruses, are awkward as well. Not always the choruses, I don't think, but you know, you saw them by the triplets and stairs and stuff. Those feel just a little bit awkward, so. They also feel like you could accidentally tap them instead of swipe them. So, yeah. Those ain't great either. But the deluxe is actually a pretty solid step up from the standard. So let's play that now. Funny little silence part. It works. I believe those are 16ths in the choruses. Again, I know you're supposed to kind of feel it out, but I struggle with that for some reason. Probably just because I'm focused on clearing it with a good score in these discussion videos because of my nerves. But it's okay, you guys get the point. And there are also some swipes thrown in there. Stage 2 is pretty much only swipes, as I kind of mentioned. Just a chill break part. But they fit well with the song, even though they might look awkward, they're really not. I like them. And I also think the jacks and rails feel satisfying to play, so it's pretty repetitive overall, but still has enough variation and definitely much better than the standard all things considered, even the song cut in my opinion. And I've come back to it several times just for fun, so I ended up giving the standard A and the deluxe S-. But that was about the highest I could go, still not the best extreme by any means or even one of my favorites. It's just decent. But what's really cool is that the song itself is one of the biggest on the Monster Cat channel, and it's a banger in my opinion. At first I thought it was kind of mid, if not decent, or pretty good, but it grew on me instantly, and I like it quite a bit now, but still not my favorite Monster Cat song or chart. Just a good extreme for less experienced players to get them used to what to expect in a typical extreme chart, but it's a real snoozer for us pros, so hopefully next season we'll get something more exciting and challenging. We need more rock extremes, please, Spaceship, we kindly beg you. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to get those out in the future, especially if it's discussion content. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, and have a good day.